Welcome back. Our first guest is one of our good friends and a rock star in every sense of the word. His new album, Velvet, is being called the best work of his career. Please welcome Adam Lambert.
Woo, woo. Hey, Adam, it's so great to have you here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You look fantastic. How are you holding up with quarantine? How's it treating you?
It's strange, like for everybody else, but I'm trying to make the most of it. I keep finding projects to do around the house. So that's been very helpful to kind of keep my mind busy.
Like singing projects or?
Always singing. I'm singing all the time, while doing housework. But I was like redecorating things. I cleaned out my closet finally. I organized drawers, things that I've been putting off for years. So
I have to ask you, we were just talking about our puppies. How's your little guy?
He is right here. He's in my lap.
What's his name again?
This is Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. I love it.
He's my little Egyptian king.
Oh.
Isn't he cute?
Yes.
He's half Basenji, half Chihuahua.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he's beautiful. That means he's fast, right? Basenjis are fast.
Yeah.
They are, and they don't listen to a thing you tell them.
That's right. So they're very independent.
He's my stubborn, rebellious teenage son.
Oh, fun. I bet he's so happy you're home. So you also have human quarantine roommates, right? You've got
Yeah. I have two friends that were relocating from New York, a couple actually. Mm-hmm. They were relocating from New York, and so they were staying here at my house while I was away on tour in Australia, which was right before all this quarantine stuff happened. And I got back, and instead of them following their plan to find a new place of their own, I just said, it's going to be hard right now. Why don't you just stay here? And we'll hunker down and we'll worry about that when this is all over. Wow. And it's been such a blessing to not have to do this by myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What room are you in right now then?
I am in my office, which up until this last 2 months, I had never used in my entire life. So, all of a sudden I have like a workspace because I'm working from home, and it's great actually.
Love it. Very
good. And
good.
Adam, you've become a real fashion icon over the years. So here's my question. Do you feel pressure to stay sharp under quarantine?
There are days where I'm like, screw it. I'm just staying. I'm not showering. I'm staying in my sweats. I mean, we all know that feeling.
Yeah.
No reason to. You're like, well, do I have to? But, I get to do things like this. I get to talk to people like you. And I thought I would, dress it up a bit, dry my hair, put on some chapstick.
Amazing. Now let's talk about Velvet. Now you released part of the album as an EP last year, and the entire album is out now, and fans are so excited about it. How does it finally feel to have it all out there?
It's such a relief, I've been working on it for 4 years, and I've been like sitting on these tracks going, I can't wait for fans to hear this. I can't wait. And so there was a lot of buildup and anticipation, and now I'm like, a relief. A weight is lifted. It's out. And obviously the timing of it's been a little funny. It came out right at the beginning of March, and then we went into quarantine. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to go out and do my performances that I had planned. But I'd like to think that, people are bored. They need some escape. They need some joy. Put on a platform shoe and some glitter and make a cocktail and put this record on to have a good time.
Yeah, music is so powerful. And, creating an album, you have said that it represents you more than anything else that you've released. So what allowed you the freedom to express yourself like that, to just say that this is you?
Yeah, I think I've grown up a bit. I think I've learned a lot in the last 10 years that I've been in the music business. And I just kind of figured out what worked for me and what didn't. And I think trusting my gut was something that was a little bit harder in the beginning. And now with this album, I just found a way to trust it. I put some changes into place. I have a new team. And I got in the room with producers, and instead of worrying so much about what everybody else was doing, I said, hey, let's do something like this because it feels like this is me.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
That's a powerful. Remember when you gave us a sneak peek on the show when you were last week? It was so awesome. We were all riled up and so excited. It was such a great performance.
I had such a fun morning that day. That was great.
That was so great. Okay, so I want to ask you now about something that you've launched recently, the Feel Something Foundation. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that is and what you're doing?
Yeah, the Feel Something Foundation is finally, it's my time to finally put something together of my own. You know, I've worked with lots of different charities and organizations over the years, and I just wanted to take it to the next level. It's an LGBTQ focused charity, but everyone's welcome. Obviously, my fans are full of amazing allies to the LGBTQ community, and they've always been really supportive. And I just wanted to focus on things, like specific things within the community, particularly youth, homelessness, which is a big issue, also suicide prevention and mental health awareness. And also I want to start an initiative, arts education. You know, a lot of queer people are in the creative space, and potentially because of their family situation or their economic situation, sometimes it's really hard to go out and get a certain education. So I want to do like an outreach thing, lectures, seminars. I want to start that ball rolling as well. So it's all the beginning stages. It's new, but we just announced a new charity initiative. I'm doing an auction of a bunch of my old costumes that I've worn over the years, and all of the money is going to go directly to GLAAD. So we're very excited to be partnering with them.
Are those the clothes that you cleaned out of your closet recently?
Some of them, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I have the voice of my mom in my head since day one that this all started, and she was always like, "Just save it. You have to save it." And I'm like, "Why do I have to save it?" And she's like, "I don't know, but you should save it." Yeah. So I've saved them for this long, and now I'm finally like, you know, putting them to good use.
Yeah. Mom was right.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what kind of platforms are going to be on sale.
You know, I'm not selling any shoes because shoes never stop fitting. So keep all of your shoes.
Gotta back you on that.
All right, Adam Lambert, thank you so much. It's so great to see you. Velvet is now available on all music platforms. For more information about Adam's Feel Something Foundation, go to thetalk.com. Up next, we catch up with American Housewife star Katie Mixon, so don't go away. Thanks, Adam. So great to see you.
Bye. Thank you so much. Have fun in quarantine.